I get this question all the time. Jodie, how do I stand out? There's so many actors. How do I make my submission stand out? How do I stand out? How do I connect with casting? How do I stand out? How do people know me? How do I get remembered? Hi there, Jodie Bentley here, actor, producer, and career coach. And today, I want to talk about how do you stand out in the industry? I get this question all the time. Jodie, how do I stand out? There's so many actors. How do I make my submission stand out? How do I stand out? How do I connect with casting? How do I stand out? How do people know me? How do I get remembered? Everyone is searching for the magic pill, the magic answer. So there isn't a magic pill. There isn't a magic answer. I'll tell you that right now before we dive on into this video. But I have an answer for you of how do you stand out in our oversaturated industry. And it's not what you think it is. Because it's something we skip over. I think when most people become actors, we go, okay, I need headshots. I need a resume. I need an agent. And I need to audition. Okay, great. And that's what people focus on. And I'm not saying that that's wrong by any means. Yes, you need a resume. Yes, you need headshots. Yes, you need an agent when it's right. Yes, you need auditions, right? All those things are true. But what I've found, what's the word? It's just surprising. In all my years of coaching, I've been a coach since 2008. I've been a coach for a long time. I've seen actors just starting off in the business, actors mid-career, actors who left the business and come back, actors who started acting at 70 because they've always wanted to. I've had clients in the whole spectrum. And what surprises me is when people start their acting career, it's almost like their people pleaser volume button is like turned up completely. And they leave themselves out of the equation thinking that's not the important part. And that's the most important part. Look, I became an actor to be other people when I first started out. I was like, I want to be other people. I want to have other experiences. I want to tell other stories. And it took me a long time to realize that it's still me. It's still me out there. It's still me. It's still me with my point of view, my value system, my own beliefs, my energy, my excuses, my limiting beliefs, all my shit, my history, all of it. It's still me. So how do you stand out? Know thyself. Know thyself. Because I think we try to please people too much. We want to, get the casting directors to know who we are and want to please them and be the good little actor. And we want to be the good actor on set and this and that. Like we want to please everybody. So we're giving everybody what we think they want. And you're really leaving yourself out of the equation. So if you find you're not getting in the doors, it's hard to build relationships, you're not getting an agent yet, you're not getting callbacks yet, you're just having trouble starting out, whatever it may be, I invite you to take a step back and know thyself. What do I mean by that? Your point of view and who you are at your core is one of your biggest selling points, because that is your humanity. And your job as an artist is to shine a light on your character's humanity by bringing yourself to them, to that role, to that part. How to connect with someone authentically is to show them who you are, your humanity, your core, your vulnerability, your authenticity, whatever word you want to put on that. But if you're finding building relationships hard, examine how you're doing it. Are you like force feeding people to like, look at me, check out my reel, check out this, look at this. Or are you really coming from a heartfelt place of connection and from your own value system to build a relationship with someone because you like what they do and you know the stories they tell match the stories that you want to tell, and that's going to be a good colleague for you and a partner in this business. So you're going to take the time to actually build a heartfelt relationship with them, as opposed to DMing every casting director under the sun going, what do you think of my reel? 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 In order to do that, you get to know thyself. What makes you tick? What kind of stories do you want to tell? How do you want to show up in this world? Who do you want to be in this industry? How do you want people to perceive you? How do you want to be known? What do you believe in? What gets in your way from actually moving forward? How can you reframe those things? Know thyself, because a big part of this industry is mindset. The other big part of this industry is relationships. So by leaving yourself out of the equation, you're actually shooting yourself in the foot to be successful at both of those things. So the first thing I can say when people say, how do I stand out, is know thyself. Know your values, know who you are, know what you want, come from integrity, know who you want to be and how you want to show up. I mean, all of those things, you get to define that for you. That is not limiting. That is, sometimes people think, well, if I can't get too specific on that stuff because I'm going to not have other opportunities. That's the exact opposite. It is the exact opposite. Vagueness will get you nowhere. Specificity will open every door. And specificity, for me, starts with you knowing who you are. That is how you're going to be remembered and stand out from everybody. Know what you believe in and who you are at your core, and not be afraid to share that or apologize in sharing that. And that is how we can stop that people pleaser mentality, because then you're just making your career about everybody else and not about you. And it's your career. So look, I know this video is very esoteric, but I invite you to sit with it. I invite you just to think about what I said. I invite you to determine what your values are and really think about, who do you want to be in this industry that you've chosen to be in? What legacy do you want to live and leave, rather? Because if you know those things and you show up in a room with that, that is very different from the actor who just wants to get feedback on their reel. All right, let me know what you think in the comments below. This is a big one. This is a big one. So I really invite you to sit with it, journal on it, meditate with it. Ask me any questions. I'm here for you. But know thyself to be known. All right, I'll see you later.